For generations, humans have looked to the skies, seeking anomalies, those rare instances when the cosmos defies its own rules. The interstellar object 3I, Atlas, was initially seen as another scientific curiosity, a drifting traveler from the void, much like Oumuamua and Borisov before it. However, this story unfolded into something far stranger, darker, and more significant than anyone anticipated. When the James Webb Space Telescope focused on 3I, Atlas, astronomers anticipated clarity. Instead, they were engulfed in confusion. The object exhibited behavior unlike any comet or asteroid. Its glow remained steady and consistent, suggesting an internal power source. No signs of outgassing, no trails of dust, and no natural fluctuations. Webb's analysis of its heat signature revealed chilling results. It emitted energy in irregular but rhythmic pulses, indicating a potential pattern of intent. As more details emerged, the explanations became more elusive. The trajectory of 3I, Atlas defied the chaotic paths of most interstellar debris, showing precise adjustments as if it were actively controlled. Its rotation was remarkably stable, resisting the expected tumbling motion found in natural bodies. Furthermore, spectroscopic analysis showed a surface that reflected light almost like metal. Some patches were so mirror-like that their albedo neared perfection, impossible for any rock or ice. The implication became harder to ignore. This object might be technology. The ramifications sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Officially, cautious terms like anomaly and unexplained observation were used. However, behind secure channels, words like probe, craft, and artifact began circulating. The turning point came when photometric analysis revealed that the light emitted wasn't broad spectrum but rather focused within narrow wavelengths. These emissions resembled the controlled outputs of lasers or beacons, typically used for communication and navigation here on Earth. This was not random sunlight, it was intentional illumination. Researchers delving into the emissions with advanced signal processing uncovered faint structures hidden in the background noise. A repeating pulse emerged, too precise to be dismissed as natural, suggesting deliberate intent. Some believed it was a beacon, endlessly broadcasting into the abyss. Others speculated about telemetry, with data transmitting back to the object's origin. More unsettling was the observation that this transmission had remained unchanged since detection, as if directed not at us but at something, or someone, else. Then, a dramatic shift occurred. The object flared, its brightness increasing by nearly 40% in under 2 minutes. This wasn't a gradual heating due to solar radiation. It appeared sudden and controlled, as if a system were powering up. Simultaneously, its trajectory shifted slightly, nudging it closer to Earth's orbital plane. It was transitioning from mere passage to purposeful maneuvering. Spectroscopic instruments uncovered more disturbing revelations. Traces of engineered alloys, rare elements, and compounds unknown to humanity were present. Some corresponded with only theoretical materials proposed in quantum studies, substances deemed impossible beyond extreme lab conditions. The message was evident. This was not a natural entity drifting among stars, it was crafted. Governments acted swiftly, yet quietly. Observatories reported sudden limitations, encryption levels escalated, and satellite networks discreetly adjusted calibrations. Agencies withheld detailed data from the public. What started as a scientific mystery transitioned into a classified affair. Leaked reports suggested a hypothesis that 3I, Atlas might be a scout, a probe tasked with observation and transmission. If true, chilling questions arose. Who or what had sent it, and why at this moment? In an audacious move, a team at the SETI Institute sent a signal toward the object. It contained simple mathematical constants and universal references, an initial attempt at contact. Days passed with silence until, precisely 72 hours later, a narrowband pulse returned, distorted and faint but unmistakably timed to mirror the transmission. It represented neither language nor echo but an undeniable response. Something had received, processed, and intentionally replied. Shortly thereafter, peculiar anomalies began plaguing telescopes globally. Instruments malfunctioned only when directed at 3I Atlas. Webb's sensors flickered, Hubble's orientation drifted, and ground-based observatories reported strange distortions. These interruptions were too synchronized to be mere coincidence. A new theory arose. The object was interfering with our observations, showing us only what it wanted us to see. We weren't studying it, it was controlling the study. Independent astronomers sought patterns, uncovering something even more disquieting. The object's trajectory aligned with a Fibonacci spiral, mirrored in both nature and mathematics when examined alongside planetary positions. Its light flares and pulses corresponded with prime number sequences. These were not random, they were chosen, precise, deliberate, mathematics serving as communication and behavior as language. The conclusion became unavoidable. This was not merely an interstellar visitor. It was a message, conveyed not in words but through actions, encoded in its trajectory and light pulses. Humanity had recognized the first syllable. Regardless of whether 3I Atlas is a machine, artifact, or messenger, it has reminded us of a long-held but unconfirmed truth. We are not alone.